Oh yeah, not this too. I'm gonna go change him up. Come on out after we do this. Yeah, mm. I love this song. Ah! Bam! I know y'all got that on camera.
Some people say like the price too high. We never gave him a price.
That season you had in San Francisco was arguably when I was saying at the time this may be the best player in the National Football League. You always play so great against Dallas. I don't know what that thing is. What is that thing?
My whole damn family cowboy. BA is the best receiver I done played.
And now is the time to do business while you're still in the league. How many more years you want to play in? Hey, boy. Hey, boy. This is sweet, dog. This is sweet, dog. Guys, welcome in. I'm sitting here talking to a guy. You guys know I'm a very, very big fan of this man. Watching him play football in the way he plays football, so physical, and he's always giving his all. Please welcome in my man, Deebo Samuel.
Yes, sir.
The perfect name for you is Deebo.
Deebo Samuel. That is Deebo Samuel. Deebo Samuel and more Deebo Samuel.
Where did you get that name, Deebo? Let me just start there.
You know, we kind of had this conversation a good bit of times, but when I was a kid, you know, I used to fight a lot. I used to take things from kids, so my daddy gave me the name Deebo for sure.
Used to take things from kids. Deebo, we're sitting here in this restaurant, man, and this is a beautiful restaurant that you just built. Congratulations on this restaurant. What made you get into this business?
What's so crazy, like we always find things that we're interested in and we want to try new things. I've been out here since 2018, 2019 when I got drafted. Been out here for a little minute. So as you go around, you see a lot of places you like, man, maybe we should do something. You know, kind of like upper, kind of like classy a little bit. Pretty sure we're gonna show them the restaurant. We sit here in the lounge right now. 3 levels to the spot, kind of give you a view of everything. You know, we got an upscale restaurant at first floor, lounge second floor. Got a rooftop when it cool down a little bit. If you want to sit outside, just enjoy the view.
But listen, I'm telling you, this is a beautiful spot. You talked about it. You downstairs, it's an elegant spot. And it's right in the heart of everything that goes on here in Scottsdale. Every time I come to Scottsdale, I stay right at that W right there because everything goes on right here. The location, man, how did you get such a great location?
Man, I think we got lucky. Because if you look around, you go around all these streets, all these buildings are occupied.
Right.
So I think we really got lucky with this building not being anything when we was looking at it. This spot ain't been open for like 5-6 years.
Oh, so you were able to get the spot.
So is it
all three? This was available.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this is a great spot and a great location, and it's a corner. It's a corner. I had thought about this. I said, man, I was going to ask you what inspired all of this. What inspired all of this, and how much of you is in this? But when I got here, I said, oh, it's everywhere. You got your style everywhere. Hey, tell me about how you decorated and how'd you guys come about?
It was kind of tough. Because I mean, if you look at it, you like, all right, we got a restaurant at the bottom, we got a lounge, and we got a rooftop, and you gotta separate all 3 floors. Because if you want a upscale, elegant restaurant, you have to take your time. You have to build it out. You got to make sure they're comfortable when they sitting down. And when you get to the lounge part, it's like, all right, people want to be comfortable. They want to have enough room for them and their friends, have fun, sit back, think about all those things. Then when you go to the rooftop, it's just like, you know, you got space, you catch the breeze. You know, you got the sunproof TVs out there. Some of my TVs don't mess up. And you got a little sprinkler. And you got a bar up there for sure.
Listen to you sounding like a real restaurant man, a businessman. I understand. Makeup, you know, I did some business. Give them the name of the restaurant.
Name of the restaurant is Problems. When I first got to the league, this little kid messaged me on Instagram because it was my first year of ever wearing something else besides one.
Right.
And I was like, man, I'm having trouble with the Instagram name, what the Instagram name should be. They was like, you should be 19 Problems because you're going to be a problem on the field. Da, 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 da. So I was like, all right, cool. So we took the 19 off a problem and then just made it a problem because this is also a great problem as well.
What kind of food do you guys serve in here? What's the cuisine?
I think we have a variety of everything. Creole, we got steak, every flavor. So like, I think I did a really, really good job with my business partner and the chef that I first met when I first got to the league. That's how we came about to doing this. Like, I believe in him so much. I told him I didn't even have to taste the food when we was doing tasting. I don't gotta taste. I done tasted everything.
You've been tasting it all.
So you know what I'm saying. I already got that. You know what I'm saying. I got that relationship already.
I am here at Deebo Samuel's restaurant to taste this food, to tell you how this food tastes. This is called a fried devil's egg. Well, you take them, but them good, boy. But them was so good, D. I would give that a 10 out of 10. I've never had crawfish Alfredo. Chicken, shrimp maybe, but never crawfish. I like these unique plates that he has here. You know, fried devil's egg, crawfish Alfredo, whole different meal. That's very good. You start a place like this and it's elegant like this, and then you start getting some, you know, people coming in trying to get in and dressed any kind of way. Do you have a dress code?
Oh, it's definitely casual in here. No streetwear, no white tees, no, no just anything. I hired a good security staff, and like I told him, I said, don't have no problem with turning it, even if it's my people coming in here and trying to dress white t-shirt, jogging pants, like that's not what we doing here.
Right. And dog, let me tell you, that's another problem. I mean, you just gave me another question to ask, because that's another problem too, boy. What you just said, every Negro you know gonna hit that door and talking about, hey man, this old Deebo.
And that's the thing, and my chef knows, my GM knows that you just met, it don't matter who it is. Like I always explain to him, this is an investment. I'm not tripping about no money. I don't care to take money from nobody else. This is something that we built together, and we're gonna do it right.
Right. And you about serving the people and having you a place where you say, let's go have a nice time, a great time here in Arizona. You can go and just chill out that evening. So you're building something that you'll spend some time in. They got that private room back there. You can call that the playmaker room. Little speakeasy
back there.
Yeah, that's do you enjoy speakeasy? Have you ever?
I just go in there and chill and watch some basketball. Like sometimes me and the guys just go in there and just chill and watch some basketball. We ain't even open, but we'll just go in there and chill, watch some ball, and just chill.
Right. So
just enjoy a good time.
But I love the idea, and I always wanted to do it. And some places have speakeasy, some places have comedy rooms. Like this is so nice. You can do different things in different ways, and it turns out great, man. I love this. I love this. Ha! Bam! I know y'all got that on camera. I know y'all got that on camera. Don't mess around. I know you got that. It didn't hit the ground, did it? It did not hit the ground.
He got enough to pay for it.
How long have you wanted to do this?
Probably about 2 years. It took a year to do it.
Right.
We started the whole thing last April.
Last April. So you bought the building.
We got the building and they started working in October. We got the building probably like around this time last year.
How do you feel about that? Is that something that makes you feel proud to see now?
100%. Because when I show you, you're gonna be like, man.
Right.
Man.
Right, dude. What is it? Because listen, when we transition and start doing business, it's a different thing. You're so used to what we do on the football field and the repetition over and over and over. And learning, and so much learning. How is the learning going in this business?
Oh, it's you learning something every day.
Right.
Literally every day. You learn something about the city, the state, the people, the people you're working with, like everything.
Right. In the municipality, you got to deal with all of these. Have you got to go and meet with the people to make sure and everything. I mean, that's a lot different than on the football field.
You ain't lying. We call that play. We line up and get to it.
Everybody's excited about what you're doing here. But even some of my people, they also want to know what you're planning on doing this season. You know what I'm saying? They know. They're saying, well, this is your first time being a free agent.
First ever.
What has that been like for you?
That's why did you watch my last YouTube episode?
Yeah.
I kind of like sat down. My video guy right here. I kind of sat down and
Just
explained everything. That
well,
was going
talk to
on.
me about it. I didn't see it. Talk to me like we didn't see it. Talk to me about it.
like I call you all the time. We talk all the
Yeah,
time.
and I know,
you
and this is my
and it's
dude.
kinda- and it's
We
kinda
do
like-
talk all the time.
And it's like, bro, like, how, why, what's going on, what's taking so long? Cause like, as I sit back and I talk to Tori, I've been knowing Tori since J High. Man, me and him never thought it'd take that long.
Right.
And we like, and as I continue to talk to him and get feedback from him from what people saying, it's just like, I don't say the wrong thing, but I don't like some of it don't make sense.
Yeah, but what are they saying?
Some people say like the price too high. We never gave him a price. They was like, do we still got it? I mean, if you go turn the clip on from, I'm just throwing out something that just ring a bell in my head when we played the Cowboys, the screen I caught. That was the game before the last, and that's probably one of the best plays of the season. Right. They're like, do we still got it? I mean, what you mean, do I still got it? I mean, in reality, like, if you go back and look at last season, like, I ain't played too many games with Jaden, I ain't played too many games with Terry. So I just, like, I feel like what I did was what I was supposed to do, in a sense, if you get what I'm saying. And so I just sit back, bro, and like, we're just gonna see what happens. But like I sit back and talk about this all the time, like, bro, there's so much left.
Let me ask about your health, because last year when you got injured, you had almost 800 yards and you missed how many games? 5, 6 games last year?
Nah, I missed one actually, but I played
hurt in a couple.
Played through
Okay.
you know how this shit goes. So.
Right.
You know
But like you said, you played through the pain. That's all we got to do that.
Yeah.
But you played a lot of the season without Jaden.
Without Jaden, without Terry.
And without Terry. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. When you went to watch it, I thought that was a perfect fit. You know what I mean?
You too?
Yeah, I thought it was a perfect fit.
I thought we was about to get to it.
Yeah, me too. And honestly, just the way things panned out, I was like, oh my God, this is because what Washington was missing was that grit that you brought. You know what I mean? I thought that, I was like, man, I told you, I was like, dude, that's a good pickup. I'm surprised things didn't go well last year in Washington. It just they just started out bad.
You know, with the game come when the injuries start coming, it's like a trigger effect, boy.
Yeah.
Like one person and the next person and the next person and the next person. It's just like, you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, and you've seen that. You've seen that happen
played
in San
with it a lot.
Francisco.
I just seen it a lot.
Lately, a lot. You know what? You're right. The last couple of years, you kind of in San Fran. Your last year there.
I had pneumonia. I woke up one morning, had pneumonia, and I ain't never had pneumonia a day in my life.
And I mean, everybody went down.
I was lost. I woke up and I ain't never know what it was because it's so crazy. I woke up and I'm getting dressed, put my clothes on. Like, I bent down and tied my shoe, and I'm like,
You couldn't breathe.
and I'm like, what going on? So I called my IV lady. I'm like, yo, like, I don't know what's going on. I feel like I ain't got no energy. You need to come give me an IV before I leave the hotel. Go to the game. She come give me an IV breathing treatment. So I'm like, all right, boom. I get done, feel a little better. I get to putting the rest of my clothes on. I'm like, but this ain't right. I get to the stadium. I'm like, bro, maybe I need to eat because I'm not a breakfast person. So I was like, maybe I need to eat. So boom, I get to the stadium, eat, get another IV full of fluids. That's why, like, at that point, I'm like, I'm bloated. I got so much fluid in me just trying to. I go out the pregame, I run out the tunnel, and I stop. And I'm like, bro, I cannot breathe. So boom, I go back in the locker room. I'm like, yo, I don't know what's wrong. And mind you, I never like experienced nothing like struggling to breathe. So I was like, man, you know how we is in our head. You like, man, I'm straight. 3 plays in the game, Cal sent me emotion. I faked the motion, and I'm like, bro, I think if I take about 3 more steps, I'm just gonna fall over. I walked over to the sideline. I was like, Cal, I don't know what's wrong with me, bro, but I cannot breathe. And it took me so long to walk to the locker room because I'm like, your chest is like, and I'm like, bro, what? Like, at that point, you start panicking. So I'm like, bro, this ain't real, man. I get to the hospital. They were like, bro, your whole chest was like inflamed with whatever it was, and I was like, bro, this is crazy. And this is another thing where, like, you never got to question the things I do to play this game. 3 days out of the hospital, I'm like, Kyle, we got a game Sunday. I I went to the hospital Sunday. I left the hospital Wednesday, went to practice on Thursday, getting ready to play. We about to, you get what I'm saying? So it's just like.
But you were feeling better now. Just.
I was good. I was cool.
Once they got the inflammation out of your lungs, you could breathe.
Yeah.
Dude, I would have been panicking. Cause you know after a
I
while.
panicked after that motion. I panicked. I was like, nah. Like I sit in my head. You know, like your head. You like, nah, you ain't got no more. Like you do something else.
You know
this shit
something
over.
ain't right. Cause you know how you supposed to feel during the game, dude. If anything off, you be like, oh. I mean, it's so much. I tell you, I use those little pads that we wore. If I put in a pad, man, that's too heavy. That feels. Dude be like, this don't weigh anything.
No
what are you
bullshit.
But in your mind, because you know your body so well. You know your body so well. And that's why, you know, what do you think when you hear people say, this is a physical game. It's just how you play the game. It's how you play it. It's how I played the game. When you hear people say, I don't know, maybe Deebo's too physical.
Like when we was kids, you talking too physical. Coach put him on his back, He hit that whistle. It's time
Let's go.
That's what we was taught. So it's like, that's what I know. That's how I got good at what I do. So if I take a step back from that, shit, am I gonna be that? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't take a step back. That's just me. That's all I know. This is being real. I just think it's the new generation of the game and how they're protecting everybody. And certain things that you see, like they try to weave out of the game.
Right.
The kickoff.
Right.
The what they call it, the below the belt tackle sometimes. Or hip drop, but the hip drop, but it's not intentional. Nothing about a hip drop tackle is intentional. It's just like, all right, man, I play defense. I got to get him down somehow. But it's like, I feel like certain stuff is just like, you know, they've been trying to protect a lot of people, but I don't think you can. On the offensive side, with a guy with a ball, what you gonna tell him not to try to run somebody over, or not try to get the extra yard? I mean, this is how we gonna play the game.
I'm shocked that you're not on a team already right now. And when I look around, I thought that thing would work well in Washington. And I thought you would be going back to Washington.
We all did.
What happened? Why didn't you go back to Washington?
I mean, if I knew, I'd tell you.
So they never talked to you there?
They didn't say why.
They didn't say.
I thought we had a pretty cool understanding of the exit meeting and, you know, and things along those lines. And when we at that point now, well, it's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, can't say too much, but.
Yeah, but club, none of them ever called you in and said, hey, here's our plans. This is what we plan on doing. Next year, we know we got off to this start, but we'll get everybody back and move forward. So they never did that. How did that make you feel that you didn't get that?
I mean, it was definitely frustrating because, like I sit here and tell you, I call you all the time. We talk all the time, bro. Like, I play this game with everything I got. Every play, every down, broke ribs, broke wrists, like. Every play, every down, every game matters. And like last year in Washington, we easily could have said, shit, I'm done. Like, I'm tired. We done lost 13, 14 games. You can easily be like, hey, coach, man, something, you know. But it's just like, I feel like I did everything I was supposed to with the cards that I was dealt. And then having to go back, so shit, we here now, just gonna see what happens. But as I said in my video on my YouTube, gotta feel this shit when it happens. For sure. I did a lot of things that nobody has done.
Yeah.
A lot.
Right.
That nobody has done from my generation to your generation.
Right.
And it's just like, why we here? But as you sit back, like if this game was, I talked to Marcus Spears too, if the game was based off talent, you'll still be playing.
You did do a lot of things ain't no man did. You know what I'm saying?
And still do it.
And still can do it. I mean, the value you brought to those places, being able to not just catch the ball out of the backfield, but also run the ball. Like that season you had in San Francisco was arguably, when I was saying at the time, this may be the best player in the National Football League. Now, how do you go from having that kind of season where you're the best player in the National Football League to where we are?
I think people in this league get used to, like if you go for 1,700, right? I think the following year they think you're supposed to go for 1,700, and the following year you're supposed to go for 1,700 again. You know, in this league, when somebody is doing certain things, they like, hey, you can't let this man get going. And so like, you can't let this man get going. So why you used to think I used to go back there and catch kick returns sometimes? You can't prevent me from getting it.
Oh, and Cal will let you do all that.
Yeah, I go to Cal and be like, hey Cal, like, bro, like, this is what it looked like, but if we need a spark, like, just call me, I'm ready.
Dog.
And Cal will be like, hey Deebo, you get what I'm saying?
Listen, I know, man. Yeah, man. Cal, hey, listen, I love to hear that when I and I love Cal too. And you know I love Cal. I love you. I used to always tell you, but I just want to keep you with Cal.
Yeah, for sure.
Said, man, I said, man, I just want to keep you with Cal. I just wanted to keep you with Cal because I knew he's going to use this kind of talent. Everybody doesn't have the brain to use it.
I ain't gonna lie, like I tell you all the time, it ain't nobody like him.
Okay. So I used to tell you that all the time.
It ain't nobody like him.
Now that you love, you say, boy, I said, Michael was right. Boy.
It ain't nobody.
I used to tell you this.
Ain't nobody like him.
Dude, it was perfect, man. Why that didn't work forever? I heard even you doing on the exit interview. You talked about how much you love Kyle.
Yeah,
you talked about how much you love the players. When we used to talk, you talked about. You used to always tell me how much you love the players. Oh man, 2-3, my dude. Oh, that's my guy. That's my guy. You
2-3, 1-3, 7-1.
Right. And you were
8-5, 4-1.
You were the heart and soul, Deebo. You walked out. It was everything. You and your big tackle. Y'all ran things, man. What happened? Why would they let that go?
This is me being 100% transparent and honest with myself, with you, and like me being in the game for a while. We draft Ricky Pierce off first round. BA just came off that crazy year he had. We drafted Jacob Cowan in the second round. And you got guys that just keep coming in this league they're obligated to. They got a
whole department.
You get what I'm saying?
Looking for somebody that can do it cheaper than you.
You have to. So like when the season was over, and I talk about this all the time. Me and Kyle like this. Me and John like this. People upstairs like this. It's never been an issue.
Right.
But like when that time came and when that season was over, after BA did what he did, after they drafted Ricky, even though he was hurt a little bit that year, you still obligated to a lot of things. So I feel like it's like so I'm like, let's
like
come
you've been pushed out.
I wouldn't say pushed out. It was kind of like a mutual like.
It was getting crowded.
Yeah, it was getting crowded. So I'm like, hey Cal. After the last game, I went in his office, and we had a talk just like this. It was never on no. Hey man, like nah, We sat there and talked just like two grown men, figured it out. We even communicated about options. He gave me the opportunity to be like, yeah, I want you to entertain this more than this. You get what I'm saying? So that's the type of, you get what I'm saying? So like, I wouldn't say I was pushed out. It was more like a mutual, like, all right, you got these young guys that's gonna keep coming. BA just went for, you gotta pay them. And then the following year, you're obligated. You just gave him $30 million. You gotta ball. You got Ricky, who you just went first round. Ball. You just got Christian McCaffrey from the Panthers, who you're obligated to. Ball. It's not enough footballs to go around to everybody that you gotta feed.
But you got that extra thing though.
Yeah.
See, so cause you eat off both sides. You know, Brandon gonna catch pass and Ricky gonna catch pass. You gonna catch passes. But you gonna run the ball that Brandon and Ricky ain't gonna get a chance to do. I used to want to play running back, man. I get back there, I ain't never see a hole, dude.
Can't do that.
It'd be a hole there. I couldn't hit that mug for nothing, dude. No, everybody wanted to play running back, but they can't do it, man.
That was my first position.
You played running back first.
I was a fool back there.
So what do you prefer to play?
How you know put me out there wide, man? Let me go and get it. Let me go and get me a little.
Let me get a little. You got to get through that one dude.
Hey, that's it. I ain't got to run through all of them.
That whole line is different,
Hell
dog. Dog, what about that punishment though on your body when you're doing both? I mean, in this game, you know.
As I go back to 2021, And a lot of people be like, yo, at the end of 2021, Deebo started to get heavy. It was on purpose.
Oh, he thought you put on weight.
Yeah.
You put on muscle.
It was on purpose.
Right.
Them hits started hurting. And the more and more I thought about, all right, Cal, getting comfortable with playing a little bit of RB, I'm like, yo, bro, like, them shits hurt back there. Running in between them tackles, that shit hurt.
That's
So let me add on a little bit so I can,
that's amazing.
you get what I'm saying?
Now, would you go back to San Fran if opportunity came?
It could happen.
If the opportunity came.
It could happen.
Have you had any conversations with him?
It's a lot of teams we having a conversation with.
Okay, a lot of teams. Any team seem more interested than others.
It's a good bit of.
Yeah.
It's a cool little bit. So we working our way right now.
The way I see in the relationship, I know the relationship we have, and I know the relationship you and Cal have, and we have been talking about that forever and ever. I thought, okay, you can go and be that for Cliff. You know what I mean? And just say, man, give me the ball. Go with it right now. You know, and that's what I thought. Now, honestly, I was worried because it's Washington. I was like, damn, not in Washington. And you always play so great against Dallas. I don't know what that thing is. What is that thing?
My whole damn family Cowboys. My whole entire family.
And so you be playing the whole family. When
I'm playing against everybody. I'm playing against the Cowboy, my sister, my brother, my aunt, my uncle, cousin. I'm playing against everybody.
No,
I told them Cowboy Week, man, don't even call me. Don't bother me. Y'all know we got the cow, man, please.
And do they be calling you? Whenever,
for sure. For sure. They be popping it now.
There you go. But wait,
last year was my first time losing to the Cowboy, though.
I know. And I don't think you've ever had a bad game against the Cowboys. I don't think you've ever had. Some of your best football has been against the Cowboys. That's why I wouldn't mind seeing you do it for them and not against them, to be honest with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Have you ever thought about that possibility? What if the Cowboys called?
I mean, if they call, we'll see how it go.
Your family would trip out.
Man, my family lose their mind.
They'll lose their
They
mind.
for sure lose their mind now.
If you got out of dude, put you, man, what? You got CE and George.
Man.
What was the difference walking out in San Fran then in Washington? You know,
It's a bit different. Like you got different guys. You know, you got Trent, who's been doing what he doing for the past 15 years. Yeah, Christian McCaffrey been doing what he been doing since forever. And Zach Ertz, great tight end. Him and Kittle are identical, but I think Kittle's a little bit more physical. I just think the difference is the physicality, the mentality.
Right.
And it's no shade to no organization. It's just like Cal, just like he just, like you said, just like his dad. It's a fine line of how you gonna do it. And if you ain't doing it, I'm gonna send you somebody else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like I think it's just a fine line.
Right. And he ain't gonna let up.
Yeah,
because
he ain't letting up,
it works, and it does work. It works for him. It's just a fine line between it, and you're going to go through some players, but you put in the work like that, and it works. And they've had such great success.
It's just like, I mean, just kind of like last year, they lost so many, but still they were fighting.
And dude, I was
It's
surprised.
a standard, bro.
Dude,
I'm telling you.
dude, anybody else, that was a coach of the year kind of job he did last year. To lose those kinds of players, all of those players, and still be in the hunt for a playoff spot was just that was an incredible job, man. Speaking of, what is Brock Purdy like? Let me ask you about a few players on the last two teams. There are certainly those quarterbacks. Give me Brock Purdy first.
He just like smart timing. He know he ain't the tallest. He know his arm ain't the strongest. It's all about if it's now, it's now. If it ain't now, it's a pick.
Right.
If it ain't now, it's incomplete.
Right.
If it ain't now, it's never.
So his gift is how quickly he sees
As soon
everything.
as that back foot hit that ball ain't out, he ain't throwing nothing crazy.
No, right.
If he throw something crazy, it's because it was on accident. Like out the pocket, him trying to make a throw, like in his head, he like, I gotta make this play.
Right. So he's very, very scripted, very
Because little do you know, sometimes he can't see. It's all about timing and ball placement.
Right.
He know where the ball supposed to be at all times because he technically ain't the 6'3", 6'4". He got to throw it on time.
On time. That's that Drew
And Brock
Brees.
talked about that like a while ago. Like sometimes I can't see over the line, and I just know the guy's going to be there.
You go from Brock
To Jay.
to Jay.
Bruh.
Wait, Jay. Wait.
Man, Jay crazy, bro. Bruh, he's overly gifted.
Yeah.
Every throw, see stuff before it happens. Can do it with his legs. He got everything you ever asked for.
Remain calm.
I ain't never seen. I seen him mad once or twice, just cause we're getting shit beat out of him a couple times. He's one of the biggest losers I've been around.
Right.
But like for us the game and playing the game and operating at a high level and know what's going on, know what everybody's supposed to do. He checking the line, checking us, bro. Nigga, he gonna be the face real soon.
Yeah.
I'm talking about real soon.
He'll get that team back going.
Bro, he that gifted. Boy gifted.
He was gifted.
He got everything.
Chance. You also got a chance to play with Terry McLaurin over there. Now, that combination, I thought, was a heaven combination. You know, I watched Terry last year make some great plays deep. Great plays deep.
Terry is, I don't think people really know Terry because he don't really talk.
He don't talk right.
He work hard. He intentional about everything he do. Like, he do everything right. But the man, the ball player.
He's always open. Terry's a gifted receiver. And I have to ask you about this. Your boy Brandon Aiyuk. What are your thoughts when you see Brandon Aiyuk? And what happened with Brandon Aiyuk?
First of all, let's just talk about him as a teammate, bro. Like, amazing. Like this. Like a brother. Like, have a good time, play the game. Like, watching him at practice, and I played with some real good wideouts. I'm not throwing shade at no wideout. BA is the best receiver I done played with.
Really?
BA the best receiver I done played with. Seriously, hands down. Like, it's not nothing he can't do. He was our punt returner when he first got to the league. That showed you ability right there. He went for 1,300 with me, Christian, George, Juszczyk, Ricky. And like, you go from that, and I don't know what transpired when I left. I don't know nothing about nothing. I know nothing about anything. I know when I was in Washington, we still communicated, having fun, good time, and then all this stuff come about. I don't know nothing about. I don't speak on it. I don't get into people personal issues or what's going on with this, is that, and the third. I sit back and just, the only thing I can do is be like, hey, bro, hope you good. You know what I'm saying? Call, be like, hey, bro, whatever it is, like, that's just me. I don't get in people's business. I don't ask questions. I don't tend to all those things. I always talk to, like, mind my business. But, like, the time that I had with BA, that shit was real. And he get to it. And you watch them get to it.
Yeah.
It's not nothing that man can't do in that field. But all the other stuff that's going on off the field, I don't know nothing about it.
Yeah. And we pray for him. Whatever it is, that he gets whatever he needs, however he's handled. If he needs to get out, get out. Whatever he needs, I'm just praying that he gets what he needs and hopefully get back on the field. What you said, team said, maybe the number is too high. But you said you never gave him a number.
I don't know what the number is. We don't know what the number is.
Nobody's ever offered anything.
We don't know what the number is. How the number too high? We don't have one. We never gave you one. Is it made up?
Yeah.
Is somebody saying that we said this? We gave nobody a number or nothing.
What would it take to get a Deebo Samuel in camp?
It'll take the right fit.
The right fit.
I'm just not gonna go. I'm not just gonna say yeah to anything.
Right.
I'm not just gonna say yeah to anything. And it gotta make sense. I gotta be able to do the things that I do. I gotta be able to be me. I'm not just gonna be like, yeah, bro, I love the game, so I'm just gonna go over here. And I know my mentality. I know how I am. And if shit ain't going how it's supposed to go, like this person ain't doing this or this person ain't doing this, and I'm over there like this, it's not like my mental ain't gonna allow me to be like this.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like it's not in me to be like, all right, bro, like it gotta make sense.
Right.
I'm not just going anywhere and anybody just to say I'm still playing the game. Like I made pretty penny in the league. Like I'm not just going anywhere.
Yeah, you've done well for yourself, Deebo. You've done well, and that's when now you get to this age or this stage actually where some things you're worried about before. Okay, I'm less worried about them, so I can focus more on the right fit. And when you say the right fit, are you talking about a team with a possible chance?
A team with a possible chance, a team that got a good quarterback,
right.
A team that I can watch on TV and be like, they play the game right. You get it's shit like that.
Right. Not just the skill, but the teams that come together, like what you had together. Like I felt like y'all were a family in San Fran. You know what I mean?
And I was told by Brian McClendon, the receiver coach in Tampa, who's also one of my right-hand mans, he's my receiver coach in college. He was like, hey man, when you get to the league, bro, like it ain't like you is in here with your boys. Like you go to the crib, play the game until, man, I get to the league, man, we chilling, going to eat, playing the game. I feel like I'm still in college again. It's the same shit.
Every team's not like that.
Nah, fact.
Every team's not like that. I don't, and really, because we were like that too, but every team, it's not like that. And I don't want to hold you up because I know we'll get back downstairs and get back to the dinner and the party and everything, but I wanted to thank you for taking the time, man, here in the locker room, spend some time with me and catch up, man. It's just a beautiful place, man, and we're going to show this whole place off. And now is the time to do business while you're still in the league. How many more years you want to play in?
Like 3, 4. And they still going to be 3 good ones.
Yeah, 3 good years. 3 good years. 3, 4 good years.
Junior 4 now, man.
Yeah.
Junior be about 6 of them.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy. I posted clips of Junior playing football on Instagram the other
Ooh,
day.
that joker there, boy.
But I've showed him 0 of the game. I've showed him 0. Like we just
Wait.
I've showed him 0.
You hadn't started really teaching him.
0. I'm talking about 0. And then when we get off the phone, I'm gonna show you
me the highlight,
him playing flag football.
Dude.
And it's like you ain't in my eyes, like you ain't got to teach him. He's watching enough to understand what's going on.
Yeah, he's watching.
Bro, I swear, I'm gonna show you these clips. You be like, bro, that's you for real.
Yeah, I used to tell him all the time when I see your little man. I said, boy, your little man gonna be the real deal.
He's stout.
That little joker, boy. Y'all gotta see that joke. That joker walks and he walk like a muscle.
Stout.
He walks like a muscle, man, and he's in the game. I can't wait to watch him, dude, because I told you when I see him, I said, man, that little joker right there is different. You can tell he's different, and he looks at you like, yeah, I'm gonna be that tough dude too. I'm gonna show you.
Now.
I want to see that highlight, man. I appreciate you taking the time, brother.
Yeah,
Let me see that, man. When Deebo Samuel sent me that invitation to come to the opening of his restaurant, I thought, what a great opportunity. Because just to get an opportunity to see these great men and the great things they've accomplished on the football field, and now they're placing their hand in the entrepreneurial world, trying to accomplish great things in business. And what you'll find out when you have conversations with young men like this is that the same thing he uses to be a success on the football field, he uses to be a success in business. That's exactly what Deebo Samuel is doing. And by doing it, he's being a problem.